What's up, everybody? Today we're going to go over a couple of the live trades that I took today, and we're just going to analyze the different setups, see what I did right, see what I did wrong, so you guys and so myself also can just um, analyze what exactly goes into the proper setups and what you can ignore and what you really cannot ignore under any circumstances. So let's look at the first trade right away. And the first trade that I took on the day was actually, unfortunately, a losing one. I was looking at a potential failed breakout of this trading range. So we see that we were going from the lows to the highs, to the lows, back to the highs, and once again down to the lows. And the rules in trading ranges are that we always look to fade the breakouts. So as we see up here, fading the breakout means we're looking to sell at the highs and buy at the lows. Now in this case, we had two bearish bars followed by a double bottom and a nice bullish bar. The reason that this trade did not work out is for a couple reasons. First of all, I ignored this short-term downtrend. No matter how short-term it is, in this case it was just one bar and two bearish bars, we have to respect the trend line rules even within trading ranges. So I should have waited for a break of this downtrend followed by a new low and then a lower high. What I did here was kind of just pick the bottom, even though we had a double bottom, a nice bullish bar, I got punished for it. And what I should have waited for, once again, is just a break, new low, which we have here, and then a lower high, or a higher low, my apologies, a higher low confirming this trading range and confirming that the bullish momentum has started once again. Let's go on to the next trade now. And taking a look at the next trade, it was kind of a similar thinking pattern that I had to the previous one, except in this case we had a failed second entry short, which kind of mimics the higher low, but it's kind of a double higher low. So counting from this bottom here, we had one strong leg up and a first entry short, followed by another leg up, second entry short, and where this green arrow is a nice bullish bar that broke below the one previous to it, finished and closed right near its highs, signaling all the people who went short above the EMA got trapped, which is why this trade worked out. Unfortunately, the runner did get stopped out, but I do like the trade even in this downtrend because for the reasons that I just mentioned, we pushed above the EMA. We had one test, pushed above the EMA again, another test, and it's just a very high probability trade following all the rules. And we were expecting to reach the top side of this trading channel as well, of this trend channel. Now, like I said, the runner did end up getting stopped out. So let's take a look at the next trade now. Actually, I did have a mini runner about 1 point, which is nothing too crazy, but we'll take that. And then I did end up getting stopped out as I said, but we were expecting to bounce at this trend line. We had two pushes by the bears to continue to go lower, failed second entry short. And in this trade, I was really playing more trading range rules and expecting that we were going to continue to go lower and at least test these lows and potentially even this one. And we just kept having more and more lower highs. So we came from the top side of the trading range. We had a double top. We pushed below the EMA. We had a first entry long right here because the bar barely ticked above it. We pushed low again. We had a second entry long that failed. And then we had another lower high with a very bearish signal bar closing near its lows. And all the people who were attempting to go long too early, similar to what I did in the first trade that we see on the left side of the screen here, all the people who are buying right after this doji bar are going to get trapped, especially if we push lower and end up ticking below that bar, because all the people who bought at the low, they have their stop losses one tick below this bar. But all the people, all the smart traders who went short following this bearish bar, expecting to reach the bottom side of the trading range, got rewarded for it. And it's actually similar to a couple of trades that I went over in a previous video a few days ago, because it's always better to be patient, especially when reaching the edges of the trading range, because close is not always close enough, right? We always want to wait for the breakout to actually occur and not just pick a bottom or pick a top. We want to wait for confirmation, which comes in the higher low or lower high, and then we can be safe and know when to actually follow the change in momentum. In this case, we did end up pushing a lot lower, and I got a very, very nice runner. And what I like to do with the runner is just trail my stop loss one tick above every swing high. So in this case, we had a swing high here, triple top, and I put my stop loss one tick above that. And then I'm always just trailing it, unless what we see here, where we have a swing high that isn't above the EMA. I always want to have my stop loss above the EMA, especially when we're in such a nice downtrend and we're expecting to keep going lower. If I had my stop loss above this signal bar, which a lot of people do, then I would have got stopped out here, and I wouldn't have been able to continue my runner going once we ended up actually pushing lower once again. So now we had to test at the EMA, and that's when I'll put my stop loss one tick above those bars, and we ended up pushing lower, and I was out for about, let's see how many points that was, about 16, 17 point runner, which I'll take any day of the week. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. Just 3 trades today. Great trading day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you guys have any questions, any comments. I'm always here. I'm always answering any comment. Subscribe. Get those post notifications on so you know when I'm uploading. And let's see what ended up happening right here. I did end up just putting my stop loss above the EMA in case we were going to push lower and lower. We didn't, unfortunately, but I'll take that runner. So let's get it, guys. All right, hope you guys are learning some value, and appreciate all you guys watching. Peace out.